What's up, otakus? It's your SuperOtaku here. Um, yeah, it was another Saturday of comic book hunting. Jens and I kind of met up early. It was, um, yeah, we kind of. So I took my wife's car because she wanted to get an issue resolved, and so we were just banking on the small business who had the guy had fixed our car before, and we're just hoping like he could just fit it, like schedule us in and take a look and charge us, and we'd be on our way. But no, he had a busy day. He said he couldn't take us in that day, and we'd have to schedule. And the earliest thing out that worked with my schedule was like next Friday, but I have potentially an evening engagement that on that Friday, so I just said, yeah, we'll try to schedule down the road. So yeah, we left that place, and then we just kind of went to Ancient, which was just down the street. So we went to Ancient Comics, and that's where all these books are from. Um, we hit up we hit up a lot of shops today, but I only picked up stuff from Ancient. Jeff had gotten in a box of signed books, just a short box of signed books, a lot of good stuff in there. And he put the better condition ones, he priced them and put them in the separate box. And then he took the ones that were like not in good condition and put them in the dollar bins. And so Jens and I were just like, we were just like ravenous for that box. And he picked out a lot of stuff. I picked out a lot of stuff, and I'm going to show them off to you now. So we spent, it was this, again, a bin of signature books. So I got 5 signature books for essentially 31 bucks. And I'll tell you as we go through the list, I'll tell you what I paid for each. Just give me a second here as I get some of my technical things running. All right, here we go. All right, so yeah, again, Jeff informed us there were dollar bin signature books as well, because we had dug through the signature box, but we hadn't dug through the dollar bin signature books. And so we started looking through the dollar, and like he grabbed a stack, I grabbed a stack, and I was fortunate enough to in my stack I had the Adam Hughes book. So yeah, I definitely for $1 we picked up this Justice League America 45 Adam Hughes Kiss cover, and signed there by Adam Hughes. Just for $1, come on. Um, that's a big win right there. That's a big win. And then we also paid $5 for this Death Below 4. Now I was just telling Jens in the car, like number 4 in Asia, in East Asia, number 4 uh, implies death. Like it stands for death. So oftentimes you won't see like a 4th floor. It'll You won't see a 4. You'll see some other marker for 4. Um, but yeah, people are superstitious, so they don't like the number 4 because it represents death. Well, lo and behold, they had a bunch of Death Below books signed by Tim Sale, ripe for Jim Lee, Tim Sale double signature here. You know, we want to get Jim Lee to sign this book someday. This is one of Jim Lee's original creations, and this is a Punisher on steroids, basically. Punisher on like mutant, juice. You know, like Bane mutant juice. It's just like amping him up, making him this super soldier, and Death Blow is intense. So if you like the Punisher, man, go give Death Blow a read and give it some love, man. You got this beautiful Tim Sale, Jim Lee collaborative cover here. And again, if I get Jim Lee's signature on this, that'll complete this book. But yeah, we got the death issue, the number 4 death blow issue. He's coming in hot, guns ablazing. Oh, I mean, look at that. That is insane. Uh, and yeah, that we got this for $5. $5 today. Insane. All right. Next, we have this cover. I could not. So, as you know, I have the Eric Larson of the Doc Ock cover, and I had the just the regular without the signature of this. But I think I ended up trading it away or giving it away, or not giving it away, trading it away or selling it away. But it's no longer in my collection. This particular issue. But we got the signature issue today. So I've kind of, it's come back into my collection. And this is one of my favorite, this is probably my favorite Eric Larson cover. One of my, no, the Venom cover and then this cover. Those are my two favorite Eric Larson covers for sure. But yeah, this one is one you want to have signed for sure. So we got a nice direct edition copy, high grade, $10, Eric Larson's signature ASM 337, the Sinister Six, or whatever you want to call them. Return of the Sinister Six. There you go. Boom. And man, oh my God, these last two pickups, okay? These last two pickups, you guys know me, man. If you've watched my channel, you know Michael Turner is just, I'm bonkers for him. I'm bonkers for him. So anytime we can add anything, um, anything related to Michael Turner, it's a good day. So what we did was we picked up this Identity Crisis. This is the second print. And I just recently picked this out of the, like, just a raw copy, not signed. I recently picked it out of the quarter bin, and I showed it to you guys, right? It was a really clean copy, and I was just so ecstatic. Because like this reverse negative cover is actually really, like, it's just more pleasing to look at than just the A cover, right? It really just forces you to look at the incredible line work here that Michael Turner has done on this book. So yeah, incredible again cover. It's just pretty much the Justice League there, right? It's like a version of the Justice League. Michael, you got Wonder Woman there looking all nice, and the Michael Turner signature in silver there, just popping. Look at that. Identity Crisis 1. Pick this up for $5. I shit you not, high grade. I mean, this book alone in high grade is $5. Jeff really hooked us up with the signature book there for $5. So yeah, we picked that up, and we were thanking Jeff. All right, the last one here, man. Hang on, I gotta get my other copy here. Give me just a second here. All right. So I have this is what we picked up today. Okay. And we've got Michael Turner's signature there. We also have the colorist. I don't know who the colorist is, but that's him, and that's his real signature there. So this is a double signature signed by Michael Turner and the colorist here, whom we have to look up. It's already better than my single signature. And I think this signature is much more like just Michael Turner clean signature than this one. Well, no. They're both nice. They're both nice. They're different, but they're both nice. I don't want to say one's better than the other. They're nice signatures. But yeah, the placement's just a little different, but just right over that S, you know. But again, this is the book that I had previously, and I bought this also. Got a great deal on this, but I think I paid like 25, maybe closer to 50 for this one. Whereas this one we picked up today for $10, double signature. So I am keeping both copies in the collection. I don't think you can have too many of these. Um, and definitely the one we're going to get Jim Lee to sign. So this shoots right up to the top of my Jim Lee signing list. We are going to get Jim Lee's signature, and I want Jim Lee to sign like right here, like like right where the sun is, kind of like in the intersection between the sun and Superman. I want Jim Lee right there, signature right there. So yeah, this is kind of takes over as the main signature copy. This is now sort of an extra signature copy, which is just fine as just Michael Turner's signature book. Like you don't that's just his signature there, and then this one can be like our multi-signature book. And I like that. I like how we set that up. So um, kudos to all of us. Um, yeah, and I should just put this in its own bag and board here. Give me just a second here. Go ahead and just admire the book, and I'll just continue to talk about kind of what today was like. So yeah, I picked up my stuff early on, and then Jens picked up most of his stuff both at Ancient Comics. He picked up a bunch of great signature books, and then he also spent a lot at Sten Brothers. He actually was going there to see if they still had uh, a book he had left there. So he came back to pick up books he had left there. Luckily, they were both there, so he picked those up, and he spent a lot of money. So, but he's going to go over that with you on his channel. So again, if you're watching me and you are liking and subscribe to me, please go and like and subscribe to him. His profile is at Collector Brain or Collector Brain, and you should, yeah, again, give his channel a follow, like, and go ahead and engage with him as well. He's a great guy. So yeah, that is pretty much it. Thanks for that was quick. Yeah, we spent. Hey, what's up, Ron? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good Saturday. Um, yeah, I spent $31, but I had to. I could not leave all this signature action there. Um, so we really made a conscious decision. I was like, um, I had to be convinced that this was worth blowing some money from and diverting funds from the Vancouver, because we wouldn't pick this up in Vancouver. We're not going to get like a Tim Sale signature book for $5. We're not going to get this Eric Larson Sinister Six cover for signed for $10. We're not going to get this Michael Turner, jeez Louise, for $5, or this for 10 bucks, right? And the kicker, like the dollar book here, the Adam Hughes Kiss cover, Guy Gardner, and uh, I forget what this lady's name is, but Ron knows. What's up, guys? Jens is here. A surprise kiss, yes. Incredible pickup here from the dollar bin. And yeah, this is a good example of Unmyung, because Jens and I both kind of just grabbed a stack of books. And I know if he had run across this book in his stack, it would be his book. He'd be talking about it on his channel right now. But I was fortunate to grab the stack that had this book. So for $1, yes, we brought it into the collection here. Yes, we just can't stop picking up Adam Hughes, man. I don't know what it is, but we just can't stop picking it up. that's a great book though. All of these are great books, and these need to be kind of transferred to some of the bigger, better bags and boards, and we'll go from there. So, why did you buy so many books? I know. Um, I didn't mean to, man. It's like I got sucked into it, man. I got sucked in, and yeah. But no, I mean, when I look at what I picked up today, no, there's no remorse. There's no feeling. You know, this is how it plays out. You know, there are things that just today was definitely Unmyung. You know, definitely Unmyung. It felt Unmyung as we were digging through those signature boxes and stuff. I was just like, man, I'm glad we came here today because we're leaving with some fantastic stuff. I do want to show off books that Jens was able to work on for us. We got this DC special presents Wanted, the most world's most dangerous villains, and they're not really all that scary. Like you got Toyman, Captain Cold, and the Penguin. It's not like I'm not shaking in my boots. So anyway, yeah, this was a nice press job here. Looks much cleaner there. So uh, brand new book. Yeah, this was um, this was definitely like a dirtier, more crinkled, I should say, like a very crinkled issue. Now it's flat and presents really nicely. So this is one that I think has a little bit of resellability. We'll try to sell that for $5 and put it in our to sell pile. I mean, we don't mind keeping it. You know, this is a issue that I don't mind keeping, but in terms of like space and all that, as long as we're adding something better than that, that can that doesn't have to stay in my collection essentially. This one is yeah, we got the Supergirl in Tears, and the summer of Supergirl, it was not joyous. You know, it was not. I mean, no, it's been joyous for me and Jens to pick up all the collection. I'm just referring to the movie and the way that was received. So the summer of Supergirl, in terms of the way people view the character and are excited about, Millie Alcock and all that. That never we never got to have that party. That party never came, and it's unfortunate. So we're sad. We're crying our tears, summer tears. Oh man, it's been a crappy, shitty summer, but not for the pickups. Thank you, Supergirl. Come here. All right. Um, yeah, that is pretty much the day. Jens, you have anything else to add what we did today? Yeah, it didn't carry much interest, Ron. Um, Essentially, nobody really. Again, it was up to comic book people to come out, and none of the comic book people really came out. Case in point, Ron didn't go. Ron is a comic book person, and he didn't show up, and that's a failure. Can't get the Rons of the world to watch it and enjoy it, then um, you got an issue. So yeah, it's a bummer, but at the same time, it's not the end of Supergirl. I think a lot of people who and actually go and watch the movie, whether it's on digital or whatever, will enjoy it, and you're going to get excited about having more Supergirl. Hopefully, so yeah, hopefully we haven't seen the last. I know we haven't seen the last of her, but I'm hoping we haven't seen the last and last. I hope Gunn gets to continue to cook Gunn gets to continue to use Supergirl in some capacity, maybe a television series or something like that, but just keep her character ongoing. That's what we want. We want to see Miliatok play the character for years to come. Um, at least a sequel. We got to give us a Supergirl sequel. Come on, we can't end it with just one movie. It's got to at least be a sequel. So hopefully we'll get the sequel. I'm confident we will. I'm just confident that um, these, James Gunn with the cooking and stuff is just going to get really, really start, making making the DCU a real commodity. And when that happens, you're going to get all these projects greenlit to come. So that's exciting, man. All right. Oh, sorry guys. I'm just staring at my comics. I am transporting. I'm going to put the sign book that we picked up today in a nice clear backing board and stronger bag. And I'm going to move this book to just the regular bag and board. So just give me a sec as I manage this. All right, I definitely don't want tape pull, so I'm going to pull the tape off, take the extra precautions so that I'm not crying like Supergirl at the end of this thing. All right, we just removed the bag, and what we're going to do is we're going to put the bag, transfer that. There we go. All right. So keep that in our lap. Take the regular bag and board. There we go. All righty. Now we can put the tape back on. Okay. All right, so now we need to put this one in the nicer backing board, and then we'll be done. Wow. This is grade worthy. This is higher grade. I think my existing, they're both high grade. I think they're both like 9.8 candidates. But this one is grade worthy. Yeah, well, it's got a little bit of a blunted corner, but I don't know if that would, it's pretty negligible, so I don't know how big that would be. It's on both, so maybe it's just one of those like production issues. Anyway, they're both high grade books. But yeah, let's just show them off one more time because they're gonna reside in the same. They're gonna reside in the same uh, top loader here. I don't think they fit. Yeah, they should fit, but let's see. Yeah, they both fit. Okay. So there you go. We got the standalone signature, and then we got the dual signature, artist, colorist, and now we need to get interior artist Jim Lee to sign. And we will have woof, an incredible triple signature there. Jim Lee anchoring that cover signature. Man, I can't wait. I cannot wait for the next. I might just even just submit to the signature. You know what I mean? Just submit to the signature series. Um, direct. Just not deal with go to CGC and just do it. Pay up and just get like 3 books signed or something. Um, that is money we don't have and a conversation I can't have, but we're just hoping he comes to Emerald City Comic Con, because if he comes to Emerald City Comic Con, I'll be like, honey, you've got to send me to this. It's my next 5 year my 5 birthdays all put together. Um, we're gonna go meet Jim Lee and do like a 5 book signature package. How freaking amazing would that be? And yeah, if that happens, we are tempted to take this book along as one of the 5 books. Death Blow #4, man. Woo! That's what I'm talking about. So that's definitely a project um, in the works. We're gonna plan for that day when it comes. Um, all right, we need to kind of move around books and stuff. So I don't want to take any more of your time. I just want you guys to have a nice weekend, and we'll see you back here on maybe Friday, maybe tomorrow. We'll see. All right, guys. See you in the next one. Peace out.